Hello viewers, 4DIYers here with another tutorial video for everyone. In this particular video here, I'll be doing a demonstration on how to clean and lubricate the sunroof mechanism on your vehicle. This applies to both the manual and power sunroofs. At the end of the video will also be a product giveaway. With most of the sunroof mechanisms having direct contact with the outside environment when it's open, it can easily come in contact with any dirt or foreign contaminants. The contaminated lubricant, or even if it just dries out, can cause a slow or hard operation of the sunroof. It may not operate correctly or cause premature failures on certain components. If it starts closing and then suddenly switches its direction as if something was caught up inside, this could be a lack of lubrication. This should be checked once a year and then clean and lubricate depending on the condition. First, you'll need to start by opening the sunroof to gain access to the track. As you can see, some of the old grease is here. The old grease will be removed and the tracks will need to be cleaned on both sides. Typically, I prefer to start with vacuuming any loose debris before wiping away the old lubricant. This should not only be done on the tracks, but on the surrounding sunroof frame too. The whole sunroof cavity should be cleaned, otherwise new grease can become contaminated with existing dirt. First, I start out with using paper towel, and even a light degreaser can be applied to that paper towel too. Here I'm using a cleaner from Keg Laboratories Value Series, which can be used on electronic and mechanical components. The model number for this is DDW-V611. This product evaporates fast and will help clean surfaces of any grease, oil, or dirt. I wouldn't recommend spraying this on the surface and only spray it on the paper towel, as you can risk getting the headliner dirty. Paper towel can sometimes leave fibers behind or rip up from sharp edges. Using a vacuum, remove that debris left behind from the paper towel. When the grease is removed, it's also important to go outside of the mechanism around the cavity to clean up any dirt or debris. As mentioned earlier, existing dirt can contaminate the new lubricant. Use a wet cloth to clean the frame of the sunroof. Cleaning these areas also helps reduce the chance of any debris falling inside of the drains, causing a clog. Next is applying a light layer of grease to the mechanism. This can be done by hand. You only need to smear a light layer on the sliding components. For this, I'm using DeoxIT's L260D grease, which can be used on electrical and mechanical components. This is infused with their D100L, which helps dissolve and prevent corrosion on metal or alloy surfaces while providing a strong bond. This type of grease has excellent resistance against heat, wear, water, and oxidization, all areas which the sunroof can be exposed to. You may need to operate the sunroof a couple times for the grease to fully move around the tracks. Re-inspect the tracks and apply more grease as needed. Don't apply too much where it can run out onto other surfaces. Here's a view after the cleaning and new grease was applied. Areas which will need to be lubricated can vary depending on the sunroof designs. You'll typically want to make note where the old grease was, or inspect the frame for rub marks and apply the grease on those areas. For this sunroof, I applied the grease in the highlighted areas here, first starting with this angle, and then another angle on the opposite side. This procedure will need to be done on the opposite track as well. Putting the sunroof in the tilt position, this will help gain access to any pivot points. Some small covers may be required to be pulled back in order to gain access. The rubber accordion can be pulled back and it only snaps into place. Wipe away any old lubricant using a paper towel. With a small amount of grease present, I didn't find it necessary to use a degreaser. Apply a light layer of grease by hand. While I can't get access to the pivot points here, these can be hard to lubricate with grease, so instead I'd recommend using DeoxIT's X10S Precision Lubricant, which can be used on metals, rubbers, and plastics. This is a fine instrument oil which doesn't gum up, has rust-inhibiting qualities, has a long life, and the needle makes for easy applications. Once done, snap the accordion back into place. Then do the same for the opposite side. With the new lubricant, the sunroof will operate much more smoothly, and it may change its movements. If you are finding any movement issues, most vehicles can have their sunroof calibrated, and this is typically done with the key on, and the sunroof may need to be in a certain position, then push the button as required for a certain amount of time. Procedures will vary between manufacturers. As for the giveaway, one winner will be picked 2 weeks from today, and they will receive a DeoxIT L260D grease container. Due to the shipping policies, this is only open to US residents. In order to enter, you'll need to follow the link in the video description. Enter there, and there will be various options to increase your chances of winning. A winner will be picked 2 weeks from today, so please be sure to keep an eye out on your email, and I'll also make a public post on Instagram and Facebook. New videos are released every week on my channel. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, it's a huge help to me, and leave a comment below if you found this tutorial helpful. Don't forget to follow my social media pages such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to keep up to date with my latest projects. And if you're not a subscriber, be sure to also hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching.